From the 502, where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew. Ballin' hard on the court, scoring touchdowns too. Louisville's finest, we're coming through. Young center pack, freedom, all memories. Gridiron legends, Cardinal legacy. From Muhammad Ali to Lamar Jackson's fleet, we put on for the city, can't you see? Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Derby City flow, Southern hospitality. Slugger field the church, or we got duality. BB and who, we the real Kentucky. Cars fly together, that's our reality. From the west end to the east, Cardinal pride don't never cease. Throw your wheels up, let them know. Louisville's here to run the show. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the feeling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, Louisville taking over.
That works for me. How about y'all? Them birds, you like the theme song? Red State in the building. Lovely lady Lauren keeping the YouTube streets safe. Chris Curry. Man, I'm seeing everybody's email handles now. Nice way to answer the toughness from Bobby Jones. Andrew Mullet. Man, is this everybody's YouTube handles? Man, do I need to change the setting? I'm Gary Crump in the building. Listen, I'm sorry if I don't got your names right. Welcome, 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 Midnight Family, to another post-game production where we have, was that a road game? Was that technically a road game? Did it feel like a road game on TV? Or did it feel like a home game just in a different building? Okay, Chris Curry, the crowd was pro Louisville, and I hope Elder is winning. Elder, I'm listening. Yes. Thank you. Jake, thank you. I am officially inviting everyone who is watching this on Facebook, everyone who is watching on Twitter. I am officially inviting you to the YouTube channel. You ready to jump into the chat and do some post gaming with me? Just go to YouTube and type in Made for the Ville. Actually, I will post the link on both Facebook and YouTube. Okay, I'm getting better. Takes about 5-6 clicks to get to where we need to get. We will be having the post game, the coaches post game. Get that setting right there. There you go. Shareable link. We can do it. We can do it, Mr. Mullins. Absolutely. Oh, no, I share it. I share it on the wall. That's a good looking crowd right there, ain't it? Okay. The link is posted on Twitter, and we're doing the same on Facebook. So click that link. Come join us on the YouTube channel, Made for the Ville. I'll let it roll for about 3 more minutes. Then Red State, you know what to do. Khalifa. Look, I'm over here. Look, I'm over here on Twitter trying to catch up. Andrew Mullins in the building. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Cheers. That's another good win. That's another good win. Elaborate. Gary Crump, what in particular do you like about this team? What in particular do you like about the team? I need elaboration tonight, good people. Is it the toughness? Is it the free spirit? Is it the grit of Case and Pryor, knowing he's going to irritate somebody? Is it knowing that Sananda Frew is still in his infancy stages of learning college basketball? Is it the dependability of Ryan Conwell? What do you like about this team in particular? Let's get another one of these in here. Elaborate on that. But cheers, cheers, cheers. You know the rules. First question of the night. What is your particular, do you love the best about this team? Your particular favorite part about this team. Don't worry, we're going to get to the parts that's not so fun as well. But to start the show, chemistry next man. Okay, so are we talking depth here? Chemistry next man seems to step up when we need it. Ooh. The fact that they adapt to whatever's thrown at the adaptability. Adaptability is something we've shown. They're competitive, man. Jake, they are competitive. Listen, the whole game, just that, you know what I kept on saying? I kept on yelling out, that's what a Big East Player of the Year looks like. That's what a Big East Player of the Year looks like. When he hit those big threes, comes up with the loose ball, that's what a Big East player looks like. Conwell balances out Brown Jr. I knew he wanted Cincinnati. Right. Listen, Steve blew off the Conwell Cincinnati thing. He blew it off, but I'm like, I don't know. Even if you a Cincinnati, if you a Xavier dude, you don't think there's some Cincinnati chip on your shoulder? Again, Twitter. Come over to the YouTube, Made for the Ville. I posted a link on my Twitter. I posted a link on my Facebook. Come join us. But y'all know the rules. I got to shut you down. Facebook, I got to shut you down. In 3, 2, 1, bang. Twitch, I got to shut you down in 3, 2, 1, bang. And Twitter, come join us, but I got to shut you down in 3, 2, 1, bang. Okay. Conwell looks like seasoned vet. Ooh. That was a dog fight. Glad Cards gritted out the win. What about that double foul they called with Javon Hadley? They're playing hard. They do play hard. John, in what way we need more out of Khalifa? I think we just need to remind Khalifa, it's like, dude, we know you can pass. We know you can pass. It doesn't have to be a miracle pass in every play. We know you can pass. We respect your passing ability. You got to be confident around the basket, though. You got to be confident and strong-handed. Conwell got the dog. I love that they don't shrink. They are competitors, man. Dogs all across the board. They are competitors, man. Next shot mentality. Okay, they don't seem like they get into slumps, like mental slumps. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Elaborate on that. In what way did it feel like a tourney game? Was it the crowd with the momentum swings? In what way did that feel like a tourney game? Okay, Blake, you're not a fan. What in particular did you not like about Khalifa? Best backcourt in the ACC, I think so. They run to the adversity. Yet they do look like they all want the big shot. I think he's just now starting to learn how to use the weapons too. It's a long season, but it goes by fast. Appreciate it, Robert. Appreciate it, Red State. They know the rules. Reggie, what's good? Control, definitely. Wait. You're saying Conwell. Okay, I'm assuming you're saying Conwell definitely wanted Cincinnati, no doubt about that. At 4 different schools. He's showing he can do it. Basketball is still basketball. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go back and watch some other games and start comparing my team a little bit later on. Kanai, as our starting 4, takes us to another level. Okay, what did you like about Kanai Roots tonight? Listen, man, Kanai Roots and Case and Pryor, that's some length, man. When they're playing really aggressive and active, that's some length. The 3, listen, and just so you know, Michael Brown, he just didn't want to get a technical foul on that dunk. That's why he let go of the rim so early, right? And listen, that was great awareness by Michael Brown. Of course, I would like for him to hang on the rim just to be a little safer, but he let go of that rim early because in his mind, he knew the referees were itching to give us something or give Cincinnati something to get back in it. That's really, really, really good self-awareness, court awareness by Michael Brown. Like I said, of course, you'd like him just to hang on to the rim until he's safe, but he let go of that rim quick just to make sure I'm not going to give y'all a chance to do anything to us. They stay hungry throughout the game. And it looked like, yeah, he was comfortable. He was comfortable against Cincinnati. You think so? Of course, glad they won. What sloppy plays bothered you the most? Ruth and Prue should be starting together. They do go to the boards. Lit a fire in Louisville. Yes, Jake. That was early on in the game. Did he send a message? Yeah. Listen, look, who was down on Khalifa? I forget who just made the comment about Khalifa. What about Ali Khalifa hanging on to that ball and not giving it up? Damn near got us attacked. Mm-hmm. Some bad shots, but they adjusted the way they get back on defense. Khalifa's a liability on defense. I don't know. And sometimes on offense, I hope he gets better. I think he tried to force. I do think he tried to force some passes. I don't think he's a liability on defense. I mean, he's not a great defender, but I wouldn't call him a liability. But he started adjusting and taking it to the basket, or putting a little more pressure on the offense. I don't know, y'all. Tough crowd tonight on Khalifa. I mean, I feel you. Oh God. Then the whistles. But again, I'd rather play aggressive early in the season. I'd rather deal with the whistles early and make the referees adjust to how we play defense. He is not offensive minded. And when you get people in the air, Ali Khalifa gonna have to jump into people. I mean, listen, y'all gonna hear about me. Y'all gonna hear me complain about us not using the glass all year. So look, drawing contact with our bigs, either using the glass or trying to dunk it as hard as you can. Those are things I'm just gonna complain about. And I'm gonna not like anytime we don't jump into contact, use the glass, or like I said, even a wide open dunk, go dunk the ball. Because when Frew got that chance to dunk and he got fouled, I think he was just going up just enough to dunk it, just enough to lay it up. Those are the plays that in the tournament, if you don't go up with all your aggression, you're gonna get fouled and you're gonna miss free throws, or you're gonna miss opportunities. Other guys, like when we play against other teams, they attack the rim to dunk the ball. And if they can't dunk it, they use the glass. I think that's our next step. I just feel like that's our next step of mental programming. Love our team. Positional size and athleticism. We only get wait. Positional size and athleticism. We only get from Kanai and Michael. I think Kanai, he can be so much better too, can he? Would lead us in rebounds. Yeah, I love the upside of Kanai Bruce. But I was explaining this earlier. Sometimes I think not being around a lot of athletes has hurt Kanai. Like there's not a lot of 6'9" guys that that are one leg, two leg jumpers that he is like competing against every day. So I think I mean obviously Kamara, but I think if he was just around a lot more athleticism at his size, it would kind of like what's the word? Kind of rub off on him a little bit. So I think he's kind of at a little bit of a disadvantage. But thank you, Firm21, for supporting the channel. Cheers. Sorry about the volume on the Cards chant. I'm gonna have to reset that or something. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. Is Mir just seeing like case? No, Louisvillian Rob. He's just relearning to use his body. He hadn't played in a year. He's just getting comfortable with his body. I don't think he's struggling. Actually, I think he's ahead of schedule. I think he's just learning to be confident, but I'm giving him credit. He's not taking bad shots. He's not forcing anything. I mean, listen, he gambles on defense, like on the screen and roll. He gambles. They know that. He'll get scouted out for being a gambler on the pick and rolls and all that stuff. And I saw Kobe Rogers say, "Hey, don't shoot at it yet. Just like right now, we just need solid pick and roll defense and get your arms up and you're long like." But he's gonna stab. He's gonna take shots at the pick and roll. That's just him. I liked his aggression level. Like I said, his skill is not in rhythm. So I agree with what you're saying, but I wouldn't call it struggling. I would just say gaining confidence. And then listen, foul trouble is a factor. Yeah, listen, he's not going to be physically imposing. That's not going to be Khalifa's thing. Crowd coaching adjustments, big players showed up. Adjust to playing style equals the NCAA. That's an excellent synopsis. That is an excellent synopsis. The adjustments, the crowd, yes. You got to be tougher. You got to impose a little bit of strength. I agree. I'm listening. You don't like the jersey combination? Yeah, I meant Conway. I know what you meant. Yeah, Lou, he got to get his balance. Isaac McNeely got to get his balance, man. I know it's hard to get balanced looks, but you got to make them foul you. Isaac McNeely just got to get on balance. He doesn't hit at the same clip when he's not on balance. Find his way to start over Ali. Listen, if he'll get opportunities. Yeah, it did not. Nobody looked panicked. He definitely let him play through it. He actually, take it a step further. Coach Pat Kelsey looked like he was enjoying watching them dig their way out of that early deficit. Listen, that Bob Miller kid is tough. The light-skinned dude with the ponytail is a McDonald's All-American. Wait a minute, really quick, y'all. Who does he remind you of? Who does the left hand kid with the ponytail, who does he remind you of that's in the NBA and can't shoot and kept getting injured and shouldn't have got Rookie of the Year? I can't think of his name, and I didn't want to go to the internet. What's his name? Somebody please help me. What's his name? 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 Ooh, Chuck, you're going to get a 60-second timeout. I will not take Ben fucking Simmons. Gosh darn, I couldn't think of that name. I will not tolerate Damian Dantzler slander. Chuck, that's a no-no. Damian Dantzler took care of me from day one. I will not tolerate Damian Dantzler. Okay, I'm catching up. It's been a while. The steal and dunk by Brown. I'm just saying, just hold on to that rim a little bit longer, baby boy. Don't put yourself at risk like that. I know. Referees, they was going to listen. And if he would have hung 1 second more, he was getting a technical. Don't worry about that. Even if you got to draw the foul at least. Khalifa's a good free throw shooter. Yeah. He, like I said, you could tell he was thinking about it. He tries to make plays. He tries to make himself valuable with his passing. So since he has number 2 defense in Kim Palm, this is going to be a dog fight. They're a tough team. Okay, did you like the Cincy game plan? Listen, he's going to have to, when he gets somebody in the air, he's going to have to be able to just be effective. Just be effective at getting fouled. Be comfortable getting fouled. Put that ball off the glass. Either get fouled or put it off the glass. Just old school Mike drills. Oh gosh, darn it. Did somebody, what are we doing here? Did somebody send me the are they live? Did we got the post game yet? Come on, Midnight Family, don't let me down. Okay, I see the Cincinnati post game. Let's see what their coach had to say really quick. Let's see what their coach had to say real quick. Let's get a little outside opinion in here. I don't mind that at all.
Opening statement.
Listen. Do you want me to get the mic or talking to the mic, or this is fine?
Yeah, just talking to the mic here.
First off, that's the 6th ranked team in the country and a team that a lot of people are picking to win the national championship. And if there's anything that I take from tonight is that this could be a great team. And we've been saying that in press conferences and to the media. And I know how it goes. Everybody think it's damn coach speak, but it's not. This could be a great basketball team. They beat us to some loose balls to start the second half. They beat us on the backboards in the second half. Our offense got stagnant in the second half, and when we did call some action, we had some real breakdowns. We struggled to get the ball inside when we were having an advantage down there and really being able to play out of the post. And those things were frustrating, and that allowed Louisville to get the momentum in the game. But those things are very controllable and things that we can get to work on. So if we choose to tighten up, I think we can keep improving. So I'm disappointed in the loss. I was happy with some of the way that we executed our defensive game plan, especially in the first half. And there were some breakdowns there in the second half that were, again, disappointing, but things we can learn from and correct.
Open out for questions.
What were they able to do the second half, especially to get Conwell going? It seemed like you guys did a great job on Brown, but then the dam kind of broke with Conwell.
Well, with Brown, we really wanted to. We were hoping that he would take a high number of attempts, that the ball would be in his hands a lot, and we wanted him to try to do it all. And we knew that if we played that way, that you might look down at the end of the game and he's at 22. But we had no problem with that. We wanted to look down and say 4 for 15. And so from that standpoint, we did a nice job on Brown. Now, getting to the free throw line was a problem, and I didn't like how we got back in front of him, and he does a nice job of putting his body on you. I thought we did a great job on Conwell in the first half. JC relaxed one time. He gets a 3. Kerr relaxes one time. But in the second half, we had a lot of breakdown. And he's a guy that when you make a mistake, we know this from playing against him for the last couple of years. When you make a mistake, he makes you pay. Whether it was just not being alert defensively, Kerr doesn't get below him and get through screens on the baseline. That kind of got him going. But again, errors that are correctable. And then the last thing, I know that's not what you asked, but we're going to shoot the ball better. Like, we're a good offensive team. We're going to be better from the free throw line. We left a lot out there on the free throw line tonight. I think 2 front ends and 1-and-1s and late in the first half. We're going to this group is still learning. They're young, not all of them, but there's some young ones, and then there's some new ones that aren't young, and they're still learning. They want to win badly. They want to play the right way, but they're still learning what that's going to take to close out games like this.
Yes, indeed,
Tom. And there's a different level of focus to how you execute. There's a different level of focus to what you do every day, and I have faith that they'll get that right. So, if anything tonight, I have confidence in what we can be, but I'm very disappointed in our second half.
Is Baba all right, and is it a different game if he stays in the game?
I don't play that game, Scott. I don't play is it a different game? Basketball's basketball. Stuff happens. I almost said something else, but stuff happens. And I don't play the excuse game. You guys have been around me for 4 years now. I don't play the excuse game. I don't do that crap. I don't care if I'm supposed to. I don't do that crap. So I don't ask questions. I know, don't ask questions about is it a different game. We lost the game. That's what a damn is.
Please hit the like
Baba,
button.
I don't know. He got hit in the hip. I tried to give it a go and wasn't able to. So we'll reevaluate when we know more.
Sincere Harris played 20 minutes, seemed like he was really competing against the guard-heavy lineup. Is there a part of you that wanted to play in as much as possible this game? He's a huge piece of the defense and shutting down such a good lineup that they're going.
Yeah, I think Sincere is incredibly important to our team. And so his role is important. I think of him as a starter, even though he's not hearing his name called. He's incredibly important. I thought he did a really nice job for the most part tonight defensively, and he was able to put some pressure on the
And Mike fell around. How hard is a game like this for such a young guy like Sean?
Sean's going to be fine. They just asked me the same question on the radio. I'll say the same thing. There was a kid by the name of
Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that. He's not a perfect coach yet. Every game he's playing ACC level is progress for him as well. Learning his team, adjusting it to his team, adjusting on the fly. It's all a process. And he is so far ahead of the process that you forget that it's still early in the process. But yeah, cheers, cheers, cheers. Look, don't send me to the kitchen too fast, y'all, because I'm gonna start talking slick, and y'all know it. You get Marcus revved up, he's gonna tell it all.
VJ Edgecombe. I don't know how much you guys follow college basketball, but VJ Edgecombe was at Baylor last year. In the first 2 months of the season, everybody talked about how he wasn't as good as expected and all that crap. And we played them, I think, in their second or third game of league play, and we didn't guard him. We played 5 feet off of him. And then all of a sudden, VJ Edgecombe became the best freshman in our league.
Fair enough.
And he was a top 5 pick in the NBA draft. Okay? Freshmen are freshmen. They got to keep learning. Sean Abide's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. I got no worries about it. He's going to be fine on nights like tonight early in his career, and he's certainly going to be fine as we keep going. So I have no worries about Sean Abide.
Coach, it looked like you guys were able to establish the inside-out game early. Is there something that you saw with Louisville to kind of get guys like Mustafa, Tyler, those guys going early?
We should have an advantage on the interior in most games this year. If anything, I was frustrated we didn't get the ball to those guys more. We were trying to call some stuff to get it into move. in the second half, and we weren't able to convert those passes. We threw it away a couple times trying to give it to them.
It's good.
That was frustrating.
It's all
Again,
good.
we got to get back to the drawing board there. But when we were able to get it to him, I thought he made nice
Yes,
plays,
I do
whether he
think
was
so.
scoring it or kicking it out, so we got the
Man,
advantage.
Woolley
What was
has
the
a lot
difference
of
on the
good
glass
minutes
in the
out there,
second half,
doesn't he?
23-14 for Louisville?
Well, we were winning the board, I think, by 6 at halftime, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that your new
again,
starting
I think
five?
we got to learn from
They
that.
were prepped.
You know, you're winning
When
the
you're
effort
top
plays,
five,
the loose
top
ball
10,
plays, the rebounding
this is what
plays.
every team's
And you
gonna
look down
like.
and you hadn't shot it worth the heck, and you're winning the game because we were winning all that stuff.
He was ready.
We got to be able to sustain that kind of effort.
He
We
was
didn't
ready.
sustain
He'll
that in the
go
second
salute.
half.
He was ready, and he
You know,
kept his
Baba
emotions
Miller
under control.
and Mustafa can't be the only guys, and Tyler competing for the ball. It's got to be everybody.
Mustafa, you talked about your block at the end of the first half, gave you guys some momentum going into the locker room and how
Ooh,
difficult that
Dylan.
was to sustain in the
You
second
better
half.
not screenshot this comment.
Yeah, I think we have a really good defense.
It might play out
We just
wrong.
gotta make some more effort. And every time we play a good defense, like as a team, it's gonna be easy for us big men to
Yeah.
protect the basket. And I think that's what it was. The guards did a very good job, winding up their men, so I can come behind and just block it.
Mustafa, you were able to kind of showcase that mid-range jumper a little bit
Okay.
today. What was working for you? 5 from 7, 10 points, 9
Catch up.
rebounds. Was it something working for you there?
Back.
Just my
It's
teammates
a
trust
good
me
game.
and put me in the post, and then I just have to go do whatever I can do. And it's whether it's defense or
I'm
offense,
gonna
I
get
don't
there.
really, it doesn't really matter to me. What I'm looking for is
Yep.
just help my teammates.
Kind of the Detroit Lions.
As a player,
Kneecap biters.
frustrating to lose the game like this with how well you guys played defensively in the first half. What are your takeaways that you can
Memphis.
build on moving on for the rest of the season?
I would say just be more sharp, and then
If you're gonna
do more
want
to
one of
play
these.
defense. Sometimes every one of us just relax sometimes.
You're gonna want one of these.
Relax and do mistakes in defense. And all we gotta do is get like
That
into
email.
one and get
Thank
that.
you, lovely lady
I
Lauren.
think offensively starting to slow down, being more of a
That's my email.
back-to-basket
Email
guy.
me a size
I don't know. I would
And
say
the
I'm
location
still learning
send it.
myself. I'm 19 years
or a
old.
pickup at the
I'm
studio.
still learning myself, so I'm just working on everything overall. Just trying to be the best I can be.
Another question or two? All good? Thanks, Zach.
Okay. Okay. Back to the post game show. This was early
Sean,
in the week. So what we want to do is let's see if the Coach Kelsey, if the Coach Kelsey is not up on YouTube, somebody let me know when Coach Kelsey is up on YouTube or Twitter or Twitter. I'll find it on Twitter if it's up. And if y'all want to have a little bit of fun, the locker room sellies. Oh, are they uploading the locker room celebrations? Ooh, I see it. Okay, let's go to it. What Taylor Lynch talking about? Taylor, I hope you ain't out here sounding negative.
I mean, come on now. Catch the ball, pump fake, get in there, drive the lane, and score the bucket. Like, I mean, that's just it.
Ooh,
Couldn't have been any prettier from him. I mean, I literally, like, it's almost like he caught the ball, and for a second I was like, don't pull that. And he didn't pull it, and he took it in. I was like, yes, Kanai.
Stay
yes.
on her.
Like that is what you do. I think, Ali Khalifa wasn't great tonight.
Let me know if
Cincinnati
y'all can hear
was really good, especially in the first half at getting in there on those back cuts and kind of shutting that down because they tried to run that action a lot. Which I mean, I don't blame
Can y'all
them
hear
because
the
Ali
post game?
can put it in there for the most part, but. It'll get better. It's just I think the playbook is
That sound
honestly,
like
it's still really early. The
Let me know
playbook
if
is
y'all
going to
can hear it.
expand a little bit, in my opinion. I think we're going to see some more things. I think we're going to see, as
you can hear
the
it clear,
as the
let me
minutes
know.
and as the the games get tougher and different things. That's why I just love an early season test like this because they can't all be pretty. They can't all be, we're going to shoot 50% from 3, we're going to shoot 50% from 2, and we're going to have, no turnovers, and we're going to have 25 assists. I think we had like 13 assists tonight, and we were on pace. We had the first 4 games, it was like 20 plus every game. We had 13 turnovers, which ideally you like to keep it under 12, but after having like 6 turnovers in the first quarter of the game, that's excellent. To only finish with 13 against the number 2 ranked defense or whatever they are, top 5 defense. I mean, that's just awesome. I mean, and they've got rim protectors and different things like that, and that's one of those things that we kind of, have been worried about as far as this season. Like, what happens when we get against teams, that have size, that have rim protectors, that are good defensively and stuff like that. And I think, we kind of got our answer tonight because those adjustments in the second half, I think it's really cool to see, like I said, that's why I think the offense will evolve, just because it's really cool to see, like, okay, Ryan Conwell's bringing the ball up now. You've got Michael off the ball now. Let's try to, Frew tonight, especially in the second half. He's a finesse big, and I know people want him to be stronger, and I think he will get stronger and be more, try to dunk on people more and stuff like that. He's had his moments, but he can use that to our advantage. Him being a finesse big like that, because when you get under the basket like that, and that little play that he made where he went reverse with it and just put it in there, I mean, not a lot of bigs in college basketball can do that. Have the touch to get under there and do that.
What? No.
Yeah, so I think that, with him, that's going to be something that, something to watch, as far as, him getting the ball a little bit more and kind of being a more like more of a threat to score. Because I think we figured out, Ali Khalifa is not really in there to put points on the board. That's not what he's in there to do. But yeah, man, I mean, could not have gone better. Because, like I said, you love coming back from, I think we were down 11. To come back down 11 and to end up winning by 10, and winning the way that you won, I think, it's just like, okay, now you can kind of nod your head and say, good game, Cincy. And when we get into another, rock fight with somebody, we know how to come out on the other side of it with a win. So free throws, much better tonight. I've been kind of worried about that ever since after the UK games. Much better tonight. But yeah, man, I think this team is really complete, and we've had the best backcourt in the country by far.
I don't know where I got this from.
Absolutely, appreciate the call, man.
Probably can't even read it because it's so small.
You look at some of these plus minuses, and like guys that, maybe had like decent nights or whatever, but even like Kenai Roots, plus 11 when he's out there. Adrian Woolley, plus 15. Sananda Frew, plus 14. Like, the stat, Mads brought it up. Like, she made a good point. Like, if you just look at the stat sheet and you hear people talking about it, you can tell who looked at the stat sheet and who watched the game.
You got those right around the corner.
It was really 2 guys doing the scoring, Ryan Conwell and Michael Brown, but there were so many other guys that were just doing the little things, getting involved in this game. Getting this win for Louisville was huge. BJ Heating pulling defensive player of the game.
We're allowed to be in
again. Could have gone a couple of different ways, but I really liked what I saw from Sananda Frew tonight. He had 2 steals. He had 2 blocks today. One of them was an emphatic block on Cincinnati.
Thank you.
He's starting to have those flashes. He's starting to kind of come into his own a little bit. He's starting to figure out this game. And I think as we move forward into ACC play.
Sorry, y'all, you're going to give me the pause. But when my coach and my Big East Player of the Year candidate are on deck, we gotta listen to them. Let's go to it. Boom. 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 Boom.
Questions for Ryan Conwell first, so he can get out of here, and then we'll go back to Coach Kelsey. Coach?
It's hard playing friends, and Wes is a friend. I've known him for a long, long time. The first half, like, they were the aggressor. They were the more physical team. It was the battle of 2 teams that really thrive in transition, and I thought they got the better of us in the first half. We talked so much about transition, rebounding, physicality, and toughness. Those 4 things we harped on a lot, and I thought we were 0 for 4 on those in the first half. But our guys responded. We came out in the second half, and I like to think we were 4 for 4 in the second half. And that Cincinnati's an extremely physical team. We like to play in rhythm. We're a very talented offensive team, and they really disrupted us. They just weren't letting us go where we wanted to go. They were blowing up every screen. They were just muddying up the game. And then I thought they were the aggressor on the offensive glass. But, we ended up winning the rebounding battle. I liked how our guys responded.
Refrigerator or refill.
Ryan was phenomenal today. I challenged Sananda and Michael at halftime, and I thought they really responded. Adrian Woolley, although he only scored 6 points in his 20 minutes, I thought he was huge, made some huge hustle plays late in the game. It was awesome for Kobe Rogers to come back to his hometown and get a win. Kobe was elected by his peers captain, one of the captains of our team, as is Ryan. And he's just the Energizer Bunny off the bench. He always raises the level of play when he comes in the game. And he's so selfless, and he's such a great teammate. He came in to give Michael a quick spell with about 1:50 left because Kel was just spent. And then we got Kel right back in there, and he hugged him, and he goes, go finish the game for us. And that's kind of like just what leaders do. So fortunate to come away with the win. It was fun to be back in my hometown. But fortunate to get a win.
No questions for Ryan Conwell?
Ryan, they beat you with the other team, and now you got them, and you just like this county, or go for it?
I mean, first and foremost, I want to say all glory to God. I'm just blessed to be in this position. But they beat me last year, but I'm just thankful just to win this game with just such a great group of brothers and coaching staff. Man, whatever game it is, I want to win each and every single game that we play, no matter who we're playing against. So I'm just glad we got the job done today.
Ryan, what got you going in the second half?
To be honest, I would just say the energy from my brothers. Like PK was saying, kind of in the first half, we got off to a slower start. They were just a more physical team. Going into halftime, we made an emphasis of just, being us, which is a physical, fast-playing team, who do the little things. And, just coming out, as one of the leaders, I knew, I had to be part of setting that tone and bringing that energy. And that's just what I tried to do, and just lean on just the energy from my teammates as well.
Ryan, you've seen Cincinnati 3 straight years. How much does that help with your mental and physical preparation, kind of knowing what to expect?
Yeah, it definitely helps. I mean, they definitely, have had, new players, each year. So that's a little switch up. But, some of the actions that they run are still the same, and different things like that, I picked up on, over the years. And, I think, as a team, and as a coaching staff, we do a great job of scouting whoever we're playing against. So I think we were prepared today.
Ryan, can you talk about the environment here? It seems like it was kind of 50-50, or maybe even a little bit more for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I love our fans. They go wherever we go, and we thrive off of that energy, whether it's in the Yum, and this being our first away game. Just still feeling that energy when we go on different runs and stuff like that is very beneficial, and we're just thankful just to have such great fans following with us. So.
Ryan, you've been able to play in both of these rivalries with Cincinnati, now here with Louisville, with Xavier. What was Coach Kelsey's message heading into this one?
I was yelling at Jana.
Just be us. Really, I mean, that's the message every single game, no matter who we're playing against. We need to be us. We knew that they were just a great fast-playing team, very physical. And in order to get the job done, we had to be us and just match that physicality. So.
Ryan, how much of a statement is it for you guys? I mean, obviously, you scored at 50 points in the first half, through every game to this point. Just how much is a statement for you all, to not break 30 and then to be able to come out and take the second half and kind of win in like an ugly, gritty fashion?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes a statement, but we take as much pride or even more pride just on the defensive end than we do offensively. PK harps on that, every single day. That we know that we have the firepower on offense, but in order to get where we're trying to go, we have to be a great team defensively as well. So, we just got to get back in the lab and just keep growing day by day. So.
Anything else for Ryan?
Yeah, just one more. A win guarding them. What do you think was the biggest challenge for you all defensively?
I mean,
I thought there would be more.
I would just say, just getting back in, they love to score in transition. So, just our transition defense, especially in the first half, it should have been better. And, I take accountability on that. And, the team as a whole, we just just have to keep building day by day. I mean, there's definitely gonna be ups and downs in the game, and we're never gonna be perfect. But just taking one game one day at a time.
All right, thank you, Ryan. Yeah. Questions for Coach Kelsey?
Coach, can you talk about that 5-point Michael run? I think they cut it 61-56, something like that. And that seemed like to be a critical part of the game in the second half.
Yeah, made that big three and then got big steal and got that dunk. Big time players make big time plays in big time moments. And that's what Michael Brown is. I've said many times, he's basketball-wise beyond his years. The competitive nature that he has, he loves big moments, he loves the bright lights, and that gave us a huge boost. That was a big couple possessions in the game for sure.
You ever started a game going 7.5 minutes without a bucket?
No. We have a lot of offensive firepower, as Ryan mentioned, but you got to credit Cincinnati for that. They tried to blow up everything. I mean, the officials set the tone early in the game that they were going to allow physicality.
Call it out, Coach.
It took us too long to adjust because they weren't letting us move where we wanted to move. Every time we got to set a ball screen, they blew up. Every time we tried to set a wide pin, they blew it up. So we had to adjust, and it just took us too long to do that. Ryan's right. Their assault on the paint was more kind of ferocious than ours was. They were getting in the paint. They were crashing the glass. We talk so much about going and hitting them out by the
Are we
three-point
picking favorites
line,
tonight?
until they get a run on the offensive glass.
James has already
like I said,
claimed
they were the
Conwell as
aggressors,
his
but I thought we
favorite.
really adjusted. I was proud of how our guys responded.
Okay, let's get
in the
on.
second half.
Let's get on records right
several
now.
times just about how steady of a presence
Let's
Ryan
get
is.
our
I'm
record
just
right
wondering,
now.
in a game like that,
Don't
when
be scared.
you have
If
such a
you
slow
got a
start,
favorite player,
just how
claim
important
him.
it is to have someone who's as consistent as he is, just in terms of his.
If you got a favorite player, claim him tonight.
He's a player
Let him
that
play
gives
through it
our
early.
guys courage. Without even saying a lot.
Aggression level pick
You
up.
hear him. He's an unbelievable kid.
Come on,
sharp
come
as
on.
attack. But, he's not always the most vocal guy.
Conwell came to the bill.
Just his way about him gives guys courage and gives them confidence. And you can just look at him, at his eyes in timeouts, and look at his eyes in big moments. And he's been there, done that. He's not afraid. He stepped up in a big way for us tonight.
Get on the books.
Big time.
Your thoughts on the environment
Robert
here?
is
Pretty cool.
going
It was awesome. It was awesome. I was just on my radio deal, and I know there's a bunch of Card fans driving down I-71 back home, and I was proud of our fan base. They came in big numbers, and there were a couple of roars. I call them the portable
Claim him
young
tonight.
that I thought gave us some courage as well. But Cincinnati fans came as well. It was a big-time atmosphere. I think there's so much talk about, the high school football game, the bad weather, the ticket prices, all this stuff. But,
Claim him right now.
I felt like it was a big-time college basketball atmosphere. There's a whole lot of red there, obviously.
Which one?
But,
Don't be Brian
but it was
Hall.
awesome. It was
Don't
great
be Ryan
energy.
Defense.
It was two big-time, two
Don't
high-level
listen.
teams
Don't be
going
trying to
head-to-head
ride
in a
defense.
very physical, hotly
you gotta
contested
claim one
matchup.
player.
So, like I said, we're fortunate to come
Who
out.
you claim?
How much did your defensive approach, if at all,
Because
change
Michael is
after
still
Ballard
young.
went out?
He's
Yeah, I
athletic,
mean,
he's
let's
claimable,
not
but he's
forget,
young.
he's arguably their best player.
Hold on.
He's really good. That changed things when he went out of the game. Let's call it what it is.
Charles, no.
That's a difficult loss for them, and
Put your name on it. Put
it's
your
just the way it
stamp on
goes sometimes. I hope he's okay, but I think it's important to mention that he's in the game. Who knows how that thing ends up. And, it's unfortunate for him, but I hope he's okay. He's a really good player.
As a Cincinnati native, is this a series?
Bobby
that you like
Jones
to see
putting his
continue
name on
if
it.
is to neutral site
Bruce.
contract?
He's a dog on defense.
I don't know.
now.
I'm
He
not
just
ready to
needs
make
some
that declaration.
confidence
Like I
on
said,
the
it's hard
offense.
playing friends and stuff
You
like
put
that.
your name
It's-
on Kanai. Put your stamp on
I
it.
don't know. Yeah, I think it'd be a really good thing. It's a lot coming back home. It's a lot.
Conwell is an easy choice.
It was awesome though. So weird staying in a
No,
hotel in
Red.
Cincinnati. This is the weirdest thing ever. I could have gone to my mom's house,
Favorite player, not the best player.
but all the meetings and stuff like that we had, I decided not to. But,
your personal
I would have had an egg sandwich in a brown bag with my name on it, with a napkin inside it with a note on it, like she used to do in high school. That's what I would have gotten, but I decided to stay at the hotel.
Coach,
That's
obviously,
awesome.
Cincinnati tried to get
Name on it.
the game going inside out early. Mustafa Sean got going on the offensive end, kind of presented a couple different looks. What was working to where you
I just think they were hitting the paint.
I got leftover chicken and rice.
We call it force. Like, we want force on the paint. We want to touch the paint.
Come on.
People talk about all the
Your
threes we
favorite
shoot.
player.
All we talk about
Your
is forcing the
favorite.
paint, attacking the rim, put free throw pressure on people. And we did that at a high level. I mean, we shot 28 free throws. We were 24 for 28 on the line. But we want to limit our opponent's paint touches, because you touch paint,
favorite player, you
that's
claim
efficient.
it.
Putting foul pressure on people, and they were doing it on offensive rebounds. They were doing it in transition. They were driving the ball on us. And I thought we did a better job of making them shoot jump shots in the second half versus allowing them to get in the paint and score around the rim.
What was your message to food at halftime?
Yeah, it was a little bit up. I mean, forever you used to call it a butt chewing, but now you got to be politically correct. We just did some aggressive counseling in there.
You make a statement
You know what I mean?
You make a statement in January.
He responded. I got after Cal and I got after
November,
Sananda,
and they bringing it back.
and those guys, those guys came out with an edge in the second half. I thought Sananda gave us a big boost. I thought Kenai Roots, whatever his minutes were, 13 minutes. I thought, and he was 1 for 2 from the field, but like, he changed the game when he went in there. He was playing nasty. He was tough. He was not only matching their physicality, I think he was exceeding it. And gave us a really big boost.
Coach, just talk to us about your team's ability to win different styles of games.
Okay.
Like, you can play the UK game and get up into the 170s, 180s, or play a really physical rugby game like this and 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I mean, these type games help you when you get into conference play. It helps you when you get into tournament play. Because this is like a fist fight. This is grimy, nasty, physical, all that stuff. And, to know that you can win in different styles is good.
Pat, overall with your defense, going up against one of the best defenses,
Robert Maxwell is claiming him.
And what can you take away from their game?
So later on down the
They're like I said, they're great length, positional size, they're rugged, they're physical, they're tough. So we knew that going in, but I guess I didn't prepare my guys enough for that, because they were just negating everything we were trying to do. We couldn't screen, we couldn't get any separation, we couldn't get loose. And then they were being more physical on the backboard as well. So, I mean, I love to study basketball. I knew they were one of the best defensive teams in the country, so it was a lot of fun to watch.
You better not
the,
be trying
the
to
last
pick
several
two.
days in preparation, just their scheme and how hard they play and stuff like that. I'm always taking notes. I'm always learning, and obviously there's some things that we can do as well.
Coach Kelsey,
and
I'm
learn
always
from that.
learning.
But I thought in the second half we really guarded.
They guarded to game
There's just a different edge to
Burn
us.
21 says Michael's my guy.
And I don't think there was this disparity where they were the hardest playing team like they were in the first half. I like to think we were in the second half.
Nope, you claim one.
I ask if you had a go-to talk to give them when you need that.
I'm putting everybody on the spot like you put me on the spot.
Look, I'm not saying that I did some magic
Kobe.
in there. It was just,
Listen, if
you
that's
know,
your
as
dude,
you guys
don't
know,
be unapologetic.
I get a little fired up.
That's your dude.
And
Dylan
you
is
can't do it
going
all the
through.
time, because then it's like Charlie Brown's teacher. They're not listening to you anymore. But like, sometimes you got to get after them a little bit. But those guys responded. I'm proud of them.
Anything else for Coach Kelsey? All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
What are we doing here? Are we getting on record? Conwell, look, Craig J is just going with Conwell. A true day one. Oh, we withered Cashmere down to 1 pick, and he's going with Michael Brown. Ooh, if Michael Brown doesn't have that late 3-pointer and that late dunk, does Cashmere still roll with Michael Brown? Is he being a prisoner of the moment? Just wasn't ready for this one. I guess y'all must have knew Marcus started to get turned up. Yeah, that's what it feel like. It feel like y'all sense he's getting turned up. Cheers. Shout out to everybody who made the trip up to Cincinnati. We heard the Cards chants. They were loud and clear. Firm is claiming Michael. Nobody drags their feet on the court. Nobody loses their shoes. I wasn't disappointed about the amount of falls. I don't think there were too many unnecessary falls. Maybe Michael Brown had 1 or 2 falls. Ryan's the man. He just got to get in balance for me. Listen, I'm sorry. Isaac McNeely got to get in balance. One second. Hold on. Okay, then I screwed that up. Corey, who'd you claim? Corey, who would you claim? You're going Russ 2.0. Hold on. Okay, if I screwed up, then my bad. But Corey, hold on. Gosh darn it. Listen, let's double up to the fallen soldiers that I messed up on. In case I messed up anything. Sorry, I done fell behind. Firm claiming Michael. Nobody drank. Oh, catching up. Lovely lady Lauren, if I miss somebody that I need to call out or give props to, send me another text message. Claiming Michael. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. My God. Hillamore saying Conwell. I know it's easy. When cheers, Gary Crump. Oh, that was a big 3-pointer he hit. Yeah. With Michael, just listen. I would tell him just compete and listen. We all know you're good. Sometimes I feel like Michael is competing with the other freshmen in college instead of just dominating his matchup. I'm with the victory smoke. Damn, and we got SMU in a couple hours. Michael's the engine though. Ooh, Robert is going with Woolley. I like that off the radar. He makes some plays and he plays hard. Fair. He's a V12. Oh, I know. He sounded good in the thing. Very physical game. I thought so too. He sounded so good on that clip. Ooh, I can't. You know what's so sad? They would all do it, and I just don't want to bother them. But they would all do it, and they would all have fun coming into the Midnight Family Show. I just need to do it. I just need to make that call. Right. You can't bring DeJuan's name up. That ain't just cheating. But since he was on the video, I guess he can be added. Gosh darn it. I'm so glad Kenyon Martin came on the show. I don't know if I got that, but I should go to the archive. Well, somebody deleted all the midday archives intentionally, so we probably don't have that anymore. Fair enough. Kanai, he's just bringing Kanai along kind of tight with the discipline. I love Kaysen's energy. You forget the kind of energy Kaysen brings. He's definitely consistent. Shucks. I didn't know that. Maybe I'm just a little slow.
Something was off tonight, and that concerned me when he said that. But anyway, I had a lot more faith in our basketball team than our football team tomorrow. I just hope we don't get run out of the field. But we've got to win next week with Kentucky because
that's a good conversation.
I just can't. It would be so good to beat them 2 times this year, and then when the Lady Cats play the Cards, that'd be another one.
It
and of course,
did.
we know the volleyball or the soccer team lost to Kentucky, so won from Kentucky. So anyway, but no, I hate Memphis worse than Cincinnati, and so I was glad to see us get the win and to know that we could go back from a 15-4 score. So on that note, I'll leave you and I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Kathy. Texter brings up a good point. The women play UK tomorrow as well.
Yep.
So, chance to really get out the brooms. The men get the win. Hopefully, the women can beat them tomorrow. And then, of course, the Cards and SMU
I'm just being a jerk tonight.
tomorrow afternoon as well.
I'm making everybody claim one person.
Louisville moving forward the rest of the schedule. You've got Eastern Michigan coming up
cheers
on Monday night. You got a lot of basketball next week. So you got a Monday, Wednesday. Louisville plays Eastern Michigan and then NJIT before they go on the road to Arkansas on December 3rd, and then Indiana, Memphis, and Tennessee.
Oh, spoiler!
The next
Brad,
three before they play the Fighting Max Ables, Montana. Let's go.
The Grizz.
The Grizz.
They're coming to town.
Soccer beat UK and volleyball lost. Gosh,
you're not doing anything constructive, Grizz.
They've got a big game. I wasn't listening when you said that. They got a big football game themselves this weekend.
Oh,
it's the big Montana State game.
Oh, there you go.
Because apparently all the good FCS teams are out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm happy for
so
him.
they play that game on the 20th, and then the Cards start ACC play against Cal on December 30th. So a couple of you don't want to call them layups, but a couple of tune-up games, so to speak, in the next couple of days before the Cards get try to go 3-0 in the SEC, take on Arkansas and Tennessee, and then take on Indiana and Memphis State as well. Let's go back to the phone lines, 8150-93.9. We got Lou. Lou, welcome in to your Louisville Basketball Postgame Show.
Bust them.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
The Bears.
You got the plus-minus stats in front of you?
Let's see. I can pull them back up.
We can give them in there to run a fake punt on Sunday.
Okay.
I don't want to pile on too much on Khalifa, but what was his?
So Ali Khalifa was, let's see, his plus-minus was -6.
-6. Well, he's not giving us much on defense and rebounding on the other end of the court either, so the young man's got a lot of work to do. But other than that, everybody else is coming up aces. Conwell is the most pleasant surprise we've had as a transfer, and gosh, what does this guy not do? Can we get him to Dallas tomorrow? Because he looks like a football player. It's too bad he couldn't play both, because I guarantee you he could make a tackle. And, his shot is just beautiful. He just has such a feel. You know, he drives to the bucket.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go check that
With that
out.
body, nobody can knock him off his line. He's awesome. He is so awesome. I mean, you know, Mikhail is all that and a bag of chips too. But that kid, man, is the body he's got and his game. He looks like all American. I mean, forget about all CC. I mean, put me in the Conwell fan club as president.
Shots,
my gosh, how good is he?
Shots.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Appreciate the call, Lou. I mean, Ryan Conwell was the reason that Louisville was able to kind of flip the script in the second half. I mean, Michael Brown was fantastic, and he is as advertised. But what Ryan Conwell was able to do to stem the tide, the shots started falling, and he kind of lifted and willed this Louisville team to a win tonight. He was absolutely fantastic in this game. 8150 93.9. We got Rabbit up next. Rabbit, welcome in. What's up?
Out. But Big's
what's going on tonight, guys? How are
everybody
you?
on the team.
Doing good.
You got to use the glass.
I'll tell you what, I'm so absolutely psyched. And before I get going on our absolutely phenomenal backcourt, I just want to take a minute and say we have pieces all the way around. Man, I watched Rodgers make the most amazing play tonight on defense, the way he got that ball and got it back in bounds.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, Woolley, everybody. And what I find so amazing is, yes, you talk about our backcourt, and Conwell, absolutely unbelievable tonight, completely off the chain. And what I loved more than anything is towards the end of the second half, our freshman who did not have a great shooting night. Okay, he did things well, but he did not have a great shooting night, and he has zero memory of that. That's a mark of an amazing player. He does not let it bother him. That three was clutch. That dunk was amazing. And I'm telling you what, guys, I am so absolutely unbelievably psyched. These guys are for real. That was a good team we just played. Second best defense in the country. And give Cincinnati credit in the first half. They did some things against us, but man, we really looked the part, guys, and I am excited. And I think everyone is completely bought in. Game. I see it on all their faces. I see it on Pryor's. I'm over the moon, guys. What do y'all think?
Appreciate the call, Rabbit. Yeah, and this is fun. This is what we wanted. This is what we were hoping for. When Pat Kelly.
I like the little basketball animations. Okay. No, listen, we're gonna make progress in everything. Listen, this is 1:15. We got a big football game tomorrow with SMU. I'm gonna start heating up my leftovers for dinner. Make sure you hit the subscribe and follow and notification. So if we do a show post game, I gotta give some shirts away. Delquan, respond to me when I send you a message. The people want some shirts. And the people who want some shirts, email me a size and an address, or say pick it up from the studio. madefortheville@gmail. madefortheville madefortheville@gmail. Tomorrow night, we might have a segment. I'm gonna hit up a couple of OGs. I'm gonna definitely get Coach Lieberman in here for a basketball segment for the night. Spill in the Ville. If y'all are watching, I got your message. I'm sorry, I was slow to respond. Actually, I feel like y'all didn't respond to my message. Spill in the Ville. Like, watch them. I like their content. Spill in the Ville. Check them out. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something very, very soon. Spill in the Ville. Check them out. madefortheville@gmail is my email. You better get on the list for the for the t-shirts, the Midnight Family t-shirts. I'm just trying to get everything out the way. We might have a new sponsor lined up for the night show. That's a good thing. That's progress. That means everybody's enjoying the Midnight Family situation. We might have a new sponsor joining. So yeah, check out the Xavier game. I'm going to do that. Coach Brom the football. Everybody, the shout outs. Okay, the shout outs. If I miss somebody, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you next time. I promise. The last thing you want to hear, take the screenshot. Take a screenshot. If you want to know how to reach me, this is how you reach me down here. That's my email. Send me your shirt and your sizes. It helps if you're a member. It helps if you are if you provide feedback, if you're in the chat, if I recognize your name, it really helps. Because like I said, I get about 30 shirts and they all go out at the same time. Thanks to Delquan, because he be on point. Don't even thank me. Thank Delquan. Because it's hard to find people who just work with you like he works with you. So, hey, thank Delquan if you receive your shirts. Thank Lauren if you receive your shirts. People do things outside of me. My life is hectic enough. But thank Lauren and Delquan. But make sure you send that email with your size and somewhere to receive. So, as we do every night, you rock out at the end of the show, and nobody can stop you from rocking out. Let's go.
From the 502, where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew. Ballin' hard on the court, scoring touchdowns too. Louisville's finest, we're coming through. Young center pack, freedom, all memories. Gridiron legends, Cardinal legacy. From Muhammad Ali to Lamar Jackson's fleet, we put on for the city, can't you see? Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Derby City flow, Southern hospitality. Slugger field the church, or we got duality. BB and who, we the real Kentucky. Cars fly together, that's our reality. From the west end to the east, Cardinal pride don't never cease. Throw your wheels up, let them know. Louisville's here to run the show. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the real, history in the making. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the feeling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the field, Louisville taking over.